The silver fork hovers over the plate, trembling slightly in the morning light filtering through Kensington Palace windows. What if I told you that this single memento future king choosing between two breakfast options reveals more about the weight of the crown than any state banquet ever could? Prince William's daily diet isn't just sustenance, it's strategy, rebellion, and heartbreak served 3 times a day. From the one common food he's forbidden to eat, to the secret takeaway that horrifies his security team, every bite tells a story of a man preparing his body and soul for the throne. Behind these palace walls, food becomes the last frontier of personal choice. Let's unlock the royal pantry and discover what really fuels the future King of England. Number 10. The 7 a.m. Precision Protocol. Before London awakens, William's day begins with military precision. No leisurely breakfast in bed thighs is fuel for a machine. High-fiber cereal or perfectly soft scrambled eggs, nothing dripping in grease. The aroma is clean, almost austere. A green smoothie sits beside the plate spinac from Windsor's Gardens, berries from Balmoral, spirulina turning the mixture alien green. Palace staff note he rarely lingers, eating with intent before moving to his first briefing. This isn't about pleasure, it's about stamina for school runs, back-to-back engagements, and ruthless camera lenses. Former staff reveal he once sent back a smoothie that was 3 minutes old, not arrogance, but understanding that ruling requires razor-sharp focus. That first, disciplined meal sets the tempo for everything that follows. Number 9. The diplomatic garlic ban. In William's world, even seasoning is censored. You'll never find heavy garlic or onions in his meals, not preference, but protocol inherited from his grandmother. The logic is ruthlessly practical. A royal must always be ready for whispered diplomatic confidences or close quarters greetings with heads of state. The risk of offensive breath is considered diplomatic failure. Palace chefs became masters of flavor without garlic, using shallots and creative spice combinations. William once joked that garlic is delicious, but not when discussing homelessness with someone who's just found shelter. It's a small sacrifice revealing deep respect for those he meets. In a world where royals are accused of being out of touch, William eliminates even the smallest barriers to genuine human connection. Number 8. The Nando's Rebellion. Picture the surreal scene. Black Range Rovers idling outside suburban Nando's, while a royal protection officer holstered beneath tailored suit orders peri-peri chicken. William's obsession with this high street chain baffles courtiers, but reveals his desperate grasp for normalcy. Introduced by his bodyguard, he's hooked on medium-spiced chicken with extra hot sauce and peri chips. Kate finds it hilarious the children think it's the best thing Dad does. This isn't about the food, it's about feeling ordinary. When palace life suffocates, when duty presses too heavy, William orders that familiar chicken. The spice burns his tongue the same way it did at university with Kate. For a moment, he's not the future king, just a man who likes his chicken properly hot. Number 7. The environmental sacrifice. Here's where William's conscience appears on his plate. Despite avocado toast being Britain's millennial obsession, he won't touch it. After learning about water consumption and carbon footprints of avocado farming, he quietly removed them from his menu. No public statement, no PR stunt, just private principle. While other royals enjoy smashed avocado brunches, William chooses locally sourced mushroom pâté or mashed peas with mint from Palace herb gardens. Kate initially thought he was joking when he first refused avocado at breakfast, but William's environmental activism eyes to performativates on his plate. This choice reveals a king willing to sacrifice trendy comfort for principle, even when no cameras watch. He leads by quiet example rather than grand gestures. Number 6. The Sunday roast anchor. Every Sunday, without fail, William demands traditional British roast dinner with his family. Not catered by palace chefs, Kate often cooks it herself in their Kensington kitchen. Roast chicken crackling in duck fat, Yorkshire pudding slightly uneven, gravy thick and glossy. The children set the table, William carves meat. For 2 hours, they are not royals, just family. This ritual is William's rebellion against royal chaos, his anchor to the normalcy his mother wanted for him. He fiercely protects this time. No staff interruptions, no phones, no crowns. Just children's laughter, Kate teasing about overcooked potatoes, and simple pleasure millions of British families share. It's his way of ensuring George, Charlotte, and Louis understand being royal is what they do, not who they are. Number 5. The spicy standoff. A culinary border war plays out nightly across the Wales dinner table. While Catherine adores fiery curries, often cooking them herself to unwind, William sweats and struggles with anything beyond mild korma. When they order takeaway curry, collected anonymously by staff. They can't share dishes. It highlights fundamental personality differences. Kate, the outsider who married in, adventurous and willing to test limits. William, the bred royal, preferring safe and comfortable. He admits enjoying masala flavor, but the heat, that's too far for the air. This domestic friction reveals the man behind the title Somione who knows his limits and isn't ashamed to admit them, even to his wife who laughs at his cautiousness. Number 4. The hydration obsession. William drinks exactly 3 liters of water daily, tracked meticulously. After watching his father's health struggles and seeing royal duty's physical toll, he became obsessed with hydration. He carries a personalized bottle everywhere: engagements, polo matches, formal events. Palace staff ensure filtered water stations wherever he goes. But here's the deeper truth. This obsession is about control. In a life where protocol decides everything, William controls what enters his body. Kate mentions he's annoyingly disciplined, setting phone reminders and tracking intake. This isn't Ivanic's survival. William knows that to serve decades, to be the king his country needs, he must treat his body like the vessel it is. Water is his quiet rebellion against the lifestyle that destroyed his mother's health. Number 3. The chocolate memory. William possesses a wicked sweet tooth, fighting to keep it in check, but he has specific weakness for chocolate biscuit cake, not traditional baked kachia rich, unbaked brick of dark chocolate and broken MC Vitti's rich tea biscuits. Crunchy, intensely sweet, incredibly rich. He chose this as his groom's cake at his wedding, defying fruitcake tradition, a bold statement of personal taste. It's a recipe from his grandmother's tea table, providing rare culinary link between the late queen and her grandson. They bonded over this simple, refrigerator-set treat. Palace pastry chefs make it weekly, and William's been known to finish half during stressful periods. Every bite tastes like childhood, like tea at Windsor Castle, like simpler times before the world demanded so much. Number 2. The forbidden protocol. Royal protocol bans William from eating shellfish, risk of food poisoning too high for direct heirs. But here's the secret. William breaks this rule regularly. Palace insiders reveal he orders oysters at private dinners, enjoys lobster on mustique holidays, once ate prawns at a Norfolk pub, to his protection team's horror. Why risk it? This small defiance asserts he's human first, royal second. His mother ate shellfish freely, refusing protocol's dietary dictatorship. William honors her by doing the same. Each forbidden bite reminds him the crown hell where doesn't own him its responsibility he's chosen to carry, but on his terms. When he tastes that sweet, briny oyster, he's not the future king. He's just William, refusing to let duty devour every choice, every pleasure, every moment of being alive. Number 1. The mother's ghost. The most heartbreaking secret lies in dessert. Bread and butter pudding or banana flan. These arrant treats are ghosts. Former royal chef Darren Maygrady recalls young William rushing into Kensington Palace kitchen, eyes wide, asking if mummy could have pudding too. Diana had a sweet tooth but constantly watched her figure, yet she'd indulge in these treats with her boys as conspiracy of joy. The banana flan, loaded with custard and apricot glaze, was the taste of her laughter. When William eats these desserts today, the sensory experience: warm vanilla, soft caramelized bananas's direct line to the mother he lost. In the strict, stoic life of a future king, this sugar rush is perhaps the only time he allows himself to be vulnerable son again, tasting sweetness of love taken too soon. From diplomatic garlic bands to heartbreaking echoes of his mother's favorite treats, William's diet maps his life: duty, rebellion, and grief. It proves that even with a crown, you are what you eat. Food becomes his last frontier of choice, his quiet rebellion, his connection to humanity. Which of these royal secrets surprised you most?